Alright, in this video, I'm gonna raise your consciousness a lot more. So stay tuned. Be okay in this motherfucker is gonna be okay in this motherfucker. Like, comment, subscribe, share, dislike, do all that, do something to show some love, right? And so we gonna be exposing the narrative, right? So let's look up the definition of narration, right? The action or process of narrating a story, right? So for most of us, right, narration does not exist in one's mind. So your narration, right, or your narrative is pretty much the same as everybody else's, right? You know, so this is why you resonate with certain things with pretty much the same thing that everybody else resonates with, right? So they may speaking in third person pretty much quote unquote crazy, right? You looked at as a buffoon or illiterate, or you just belong in the psychopath, the psych wards or something like that. This is how they consider you when you speak in third person or when you think something like that is cool, right? Right. So what you did was, like I said, you removed the narrative. So now when you try to do affirmations in your life, like abundance affirmations or whatever mantras you use, you know what I'm saying? Now these things are a lot harder, right? So you can sit there and be like, oh yeah, I have $1 million, or I have this car, or I have this business, or I have such and such, or I am this, right? I am successful, I am this, right? You can say that to yourself 155 billion times, right? And still not feel like you're successful, and still not take the steps in order to retrieve success, and still not, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in a position to be successful. This is because, right? Because the narrative has been removed. Because the third person, to speak in third person is quote unquote lame in you. Now, if you were to speak in third person and to say, let's say your name was Bob, right? If you were to say Bob has $1 million, Bob is successful, Bob has a business. Now it doesn't sound like it's coming from you. Now it sounds like it's coming from external voices, right? And you start to envision these external voices, even though they don't have a face. What you're doing is you're harnessing or bringing energy. You're bringing energy forth on the battlefield, like it was Yu-Gi-Oh, right? You know what I'm saying? Because to actually start to y'all gotta think, yo, you have the power to do this. You just been doing it the wrong way, right? You know what I'm saying? And you got to think 3 is the magic number. Why would you not want to speak in third person? You still play the video. A lot of us still like playing the video game in third person, right? So you get to actually see what's going. You actually get to see what's going on in third person, because that would be the third eye, right? All knowing, see all. So speaking in narration, speaking from the narrative's point of view, the narratives, you know what I'm saying? Speaking from that aspect or that realm, right, is for you to be successful. Like I said, now when you say Jim Bob or whatever your name is, Shirley, Shauna, Goddess, whatever you go by, right? Even this is how you know that it's even worse. Even in your sleep, right? Somebody could say Bob, and like your mind literally resonates with that, right? Like you'll wake up out your sleep because you have programmed your subconscious mind to associate yourself with Bob, right? Literally, it sounds like somebody, when somebody else says Bob, you wake up. But if you were to say Bob to you while you were asleep, you couldn't wake up, could you? No, because it's not quote unquote external to you, right? So understanding this, right? If we start to speak in narrators, and if we start to speak from a narrator's perspective, right, we will achieve a lot more, simply because we will stand in visualization a lot longer. Your meditation will be a lot better. You will start to understand yourself a lot more, simply because now, like I said, it's easier for you. Like if somebody say you broke, right? you literally gonna take offense to that. You're gonna feel it. Like, not only are you gonna feel it, like, you're gonna feel like something in your gut or something in your chest, right? You have to understand these things are attached to your organs, to your soul, to your body. Understand? Because the narrative is you're broke. You're a broke individual. You listen to music that makes you broken. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't ever try to even balance it out. Like, at least if you're going to listen to broken music, put, you know what I'm saying, make it 50-50 to where you listening to high vibrational, and don't just make it all broken music and wonder why your subconscious mind is bringing forth broken habits. We got to understand that um, we control our reality, man. Like, so to expose the narrative is to be outside your mind. Think outside the box, right? Like, let's be real. Think outside the box, y'all. I just wanted to drop that jam on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if your name is Shirley, you just got $1 million. Now you looking around and you like, man, who is all the people I'm gonna be hanging with? How I'm gonna spend this $1 million? You thinking about shopping? You've been in that trance for about 3 hours, just saying Shirley has $1 million. Shirley. So never should you say, you know what I'm saying, unless you